Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. John's just left for work. I'm making Ruben some breakfast. Ruben slept last night. He went to bed, I think it was like 10 to 7 because he was so tired after his busy day. Ruben got up at 5:45 this morning. And I know for a lot of people we were going 5:45. That's too early. But when you say 10 to 7 to 5:45, that's flipping amazing. So yeah, kind of all feel a lot more rested today. I'm still not sure about this hair colour. Maybe I might do a purple shampoo over it and see if that changes it anything. I like it. I much prefer it in the lighting in my bathroom than the lighting in my kitchen, and I don't stand in my bathroom that much. Anyway, yeah. Plan for today. Not a lot. I've got the food shop coming between 9 and 10. I must admit I have major mum guilt because we were invited to go to Lapa Valley today with some friends. And I said no. And we've been there a couple of times. I've vlogged both times we've taken Ruben. It's like there's a train ride. There's a couple of train rides and there's a giant soft play and there's like playgrounds and putting golf and stuff. And he does love it, but I need a day at home, and I think Ruben needs a day at home. It's that thing. It's the last week of the summer holidays, and I think everyone's trying to cram in as much as possible. But it's like, you know, he was quite tearful at points on his actual birthday, the Monday and the Sunday, because he's just done too much, and then obviously for him to sleep for like 11 hours. Just after a play date just shows how tired he's been. So it might be a bit harder work, but my plan for the day is just to stay at home, you know, play stickers, do Legos, potter, put a bit of Disney on, get the food shop done, get a bit of life admin done, and put some washing away. Just kind of a home day today, so the vlog may not be that entertaining, so feel free to click off. Not that the vlogs are that entertaining anyway, but yeah, just kind of, we need a homey day today, I feel it. Oh, toaster's ready. But yeah, the mum guilt is still there that I said no to taking him to the Lapa Valley place. All dressed. Ruben picked his own outfit today. I let him have that kind of freedom as often as we can. It's just sometimes, you know, well, actually quite a lot he'll pick pyjamas. Today he's got his Easter trousers on, which have bunnies and rainbows and tortoises on, and a stripy, colourful, frugy top that he will pretty much pick every time he sees it. I think it's because it's very soft and it's like lots of different colours. But yeah, he looks cute. Doesn't really go, but he looks cute. Do you look cute? What's on your trousers? Oh, look at your belly! Are you upside down? You nut. Food shopping has been delivered. Yeah, it's a lot. 126 quid. I did do a lot of multi-buys and offers. But yeah, it's quite a lot of shopping for my money there. Delightful delivery driver. Ruben very helpful, and he was very chatty back with Ruben, which I like. Ticks a box. But yeah, time to record a food haul. Current state of affairs in the beach house. Not gonna lie, it has been a challenging morning. Mr. Ruben has not been my friend. And you know, that's okay. We don't have to be friends, but yeah. We're raising a strong-willed son. John and I are obviously quite confident, quite bold people. So obviously Ruben was going to be all of those things. But yeah, I have been told multiple times this morning, no, and I'm doing this in a polite tone because he's in the room, naughty mummy. And it's like, now, it's not language that we use with Ruben. I don't need comments about being too soft, or I don't want anyone to feel like I'm judging them. It's just choices that we make. I'm kind of that kind of, you know, there's no such thing as a naughty child or a bad child. Sometimes a child may make bad decisions or bad choices, and we all have grumpy days where we don't want to do anything. And obviously when you're a child, you don't get given options. You're just kind of told, today we're going here, today you're eating this, today we're doing that. So, you know, imagine that level of frustration, and you don't understand the communication that's happening with you, and you can't communicate your thoughts with it. So, you know, it can end in bad behaviour. And Ruben, as an individual, in comparison to some of my friends with children of similar ages, we don't get tantrums that bad. You know, tantrums aren't a thing that happen often with us. Not because he's an angel, far from it, but we kind of recognise it, that it's happening. What is it? Behaviour is a communication. Is that the right phrase? You know, why are you acting like this? You know, are you hungry? Are you sleepy? Is there frustration? You know, we try and communicate on his level when something's happening. Also, when you're having a really bad day, you know, distraction works very well with Ruben. You know, oh, you're really frustrated. Oh, but hang on, look at this really cool panda toy. Do you know what I mean? Distraction works very well with Ruben. And we do the whole slow counting to 5, big breath thing. And normally, a conversation, distraction, or the breathing stuff works with him. So tantrums and meltdowns don't happen on a regular. But this morning, everything I did was wrong, and he wouldn't do the breathing, and he didn't want to be distracted, and you know, he didn't want to communicate with me, and that's fine. And a lot of, you know, sometimes you don't want to talk to the person that's pissing you off. It just happens for Ruben, I'm the person that's pissing him off. And you know, and then it breaks my heart when he calls me naughty mummy, because I say it's not language we use. We used to use a childminder, and we used her for over a year. And she was amazing, and she was lovely, and Ruben adored her. But when Ruben hit about 2.5, and that's kind of when Ruben's terrible twos kicked in, she struggled. And she's that little bit older than, obviously I'm classed as a geriatric mum, but she's a little bit older than us. And, you know, she's very open. She's like, when she had toddlers, she smacked them when they had bad behaviour, and we were like, not happening. Not that she would have, but she was much more old school discipline, and it's not, I was, you know, it's just not what we were doing, you know. And like, if it's really bad, he'll get sat at, because we don't have stairs, obviously, being on one level. But you know, we have a mat, and he'll go and sit on the mat sometimes. If it's kind of like, if he can't communicate and he can't do the breathing, and normally I sit with him on the mat, wait for him to calm down. We do the breathing and stuff. I'm aware for some people this is sounding really hippy dippy, but it's the choices we make as parents. You can do your choices, we do our choices. But it came very apparent near the end of us using that childminder that Ruben was being told he was a naughty boy on a regular occurrence, or what felt like it, because it was language he was coming home with. Also, like, when you brag about how you kind of give the kid chocolate continuously, and, you know, he'd come home with a full packed lunchbox because she's been feeding him chocolate Nutella croissants. I'm like, well, he's hyper and you've not taken him anywhere to burn the energy off. It's going to happen. But, you know, we're still friendly. I'm sounding really bitchy now. But yeah, it's just he learnt words that we would rather he didn't use in that way, because it's not words that we use on him. He's calmed down now. We've done a lot of breathing. Trying to kind of understand what was wrong. He turned around and said he wanted to go to Daddy's work. couldn't do it. Then he said he wanted to go to Baptist's house. That's my mother-in-law. Couldn't do it because she's working. Then he said he wanted a Bumblebee t-shirt. So we have changed his top. And then he said he wanted a banana. And he's had a banana and he has chilled right out. And I don't think it's actually resolved any of the issues he had this morning. But maybe he just feels a bit listened to. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a stressful morning and I've rambled for 20 minutes about it. So I'm about to make some lunch. Oh, I miss naps. I miss naps so much. Hello. So, obviously I just had me rant. Had a cry. Felt like a failure of a parent. Put my big pants on. Ruben came up to me and went, "It's okay, Mama. I share." And I think he thinks I was upset because he wasn't sharing. And then he brought me loads of toys to play with to cheer me up. So let's get a grip. It's been a long summer holidays, but let's get a grip. So yeah, I got changed. I put very soft, like comfy tracksuit on. I've taken my underwire bra off, put a sports bra on, put very thick moisturiser on, which always makes my face feel nice. I've lit an autumnal candle. It's still August. And yeah, I have put a load of washing on, but I'm like, I'm going to stop trying to do things. And I'm just going to have some lunch with Ruben, and then we can put Disney on, or we can play cards. It's like, why am I wearing like jeans and an underwire bra if I'm just going to sit on the floor and play Lego all afternoon? I'm like, let's get comfy. If I'm a bit more chill, maybe he'll be more chill. Let's try and enjoy the afternoon. But I'll show you what Ruben's got for lunch. Super simple. I ain't going to win any Pinterest Mum of the Year awards with this one. He has a brioche with cheese spread in. We have some apple. We have party rings. We have some bunny bite crisps. They're basically Pom Bears. And he's got like half a thing of juice left from his morning snack. He did also have a cheese string on this plate, but he's already run off with it. So yes, let's see. Once we eat that, what's next? He asked for carrot. Then I got a carrot out of the fridge with no carrot. Like, it was a big joke, but yeah. This is what he's got. Okay, so I survived the afternoon. We watched Robin Hood, the old-fashioned Disney version with the foxes, and then we watched Tarzan because Ruben likes monkeys and tigers and things. And then he had his tea, John came home from work, and then Ruben climbed up on the sofa and cuddled in at 6 o'clock and fell asleep. And it's like, no! Bedtime is like between 7 and half 7. And the whole falling asleep early is cute, but then it's like, it just means we're getting up earlier and earlier the next day. So then me and John were like trying to like sing and dance and jiggle him, and like we played a very painful game of puzzles for like half an hour just to kind of push it along a bit. But he's now in bed. We just opened up the Amazon parcels that come today, which was my new work bag, which of course is green. And yeah, John's picking up the toys from the day. And I think I'm making meatballs for tea tonight. And it's tea time, and tonight we have got gnocchi, beef meatballs. There's a lot of red onion, garlic, mushrooms and peas. It's a sun-dried tomato, garlic and basil sauce, and then whacked some cheese on top. Tonight's tea. And that is like proper late and time for bed. And I should have gone to bed an hour ago, but needed some conversation time with John. Stupid skin. Yeah, kind of vented about my day, and John very patiently listened. He told me about his day. Wasn't quite as dramatic as me about it. Ordered some swimming costumes from a holiday. Ordered some t-shirts for the 3 of us for our holiday. Tried to look at hotels for the night before we fly. Nowhere seems to have a bath anymore. Like, even like Hilton and the Marriott, everywhere just has a shower. And Ruben will shower, but he very much prefers a bath. And yeah, if you've done a full day of travelling, like up to the, you know, where he's not burnt off energy because he's in the back of the car, a bath can help with that. So, mum and dad problems, hey. Right, go to bed. Night, guys.